the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you just hear what Miss Lotta said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have the right to cross-examine her again.
Order! Order! Order, order, order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have the right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck, Maya. Damn it.
I care not this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day in the man on the boat.
That's it?
Uh-oh, I don't know if I could find anything in that. What will Maya say?
Now, you don't want to press this. For the love of God, don't press this.
This one's actually pretty easy, though. Present the lake photo. Objection!
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally.
Well, what? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat.
Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth.
How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That is why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Alright.
That won't get us anything. That won't get us anything.
Hold it! Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that?
Ugh! I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of the meteor shower?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further on the camera?
Yes, of course I do. This is a make-it-or-break-it time. The camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I'm a little overboard over there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower. Wait! But why would you take... The camera was set to go off on loud noises. How would that go off on a freaking meteor shower? You were photographing us shooting stars? That's a lie! Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart taking a photograph of? The Gordy article. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gordy Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph her. Of course I have proof. I have proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No joking around this time, please. Here's the proof. Alright. Lotta's camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ah! Your camera was set to take photographs in responses to loud noises, correct? Thus the photograph here, taken with the gun fired on the lake. And here's this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you weren't trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set the camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there and trying to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad, are you? Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. You just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But so she succulently said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. He's upset. Actually, I'm a research student at I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be to get a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I was just watching the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more time of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, right, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. We better make this serious. Okay. This won't help. This won't help.
This won't help. This won't help. This won't help. This one will. Present the Gordy article. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I was there. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah!